And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. The give to the left. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense on the first drive of the game. You're not just getting a 3-and-out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with a safety to open this thing up.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Got a man, it's Moore.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, you never complain.
The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, the give, looking for room. The Longhorns get enough for the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Jukes his way for more. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And we talked to the coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option. But the speed is so much faster in the game, and the offense does a really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making a play early in this football game.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. And the Longhorns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and I think 3rd and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a 4th down situation.
Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. And the Longhorns are on the move. This quarterback part of their running game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And it'll be a short game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run, but that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. The lead is now 5 here in the first.
And this one started out kind of bizarre, haven't it? Like you got the defense that put 2 on the board. Now the special teams adds 3. All we need next is the defense to score. And wait a minute. Hey, guys, are we in Iowa?
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Texas. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. At the 35, he's loose. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to pass. It's Carr. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for room. It's Love. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Toss to the outside. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Catch in the middle, it's Fields. It's a running room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game.
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
You know, know, it's too bad that wasn't a bomb down the field, because if it was, that would have been a highlight that every would have seen. Because that goes for very minimal yardage, no one will see it unless you were here live watching, but what a great catch.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Manning. Now adjusting. A little release to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Looking for a man. It's Carr. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop, and you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
To the air on first down. Got the tight end outside. Turning it on. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Safe completion on the screen. Hard running there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. To the air, it's Carr. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish! They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Baxter. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll leave it with him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed. Stopped in the backfield.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's a guy the Longhorn fans, they need to keep their eyes on for years to come.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. there to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. And maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got his man. He's stopped at the 5, but the completion sets him up for the 1st and goal. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Was to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. A Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
Hey, when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Working the middle, it's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost.
Well, it was a great effort throwing to the running back that time. He was almost able to get in on 3rd down. The defense makes the stop. Now it's decision time. 4th, you're very close to the goal line. You've got this running back in the backfield. What do you do?
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. To the air, it's Manning. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Love. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set is he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. Going for the marker on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, 4th down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of...
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Trying play action. He lost one down the sideline. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The fair catch called for and made. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To throw, it's Manning. He's going for it all. Makes a grab right down the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Moore. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
He's got it. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Longhorns trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And that one will give them the lead. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Wide open spaces. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quickly complete. All out of space. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Going up top again. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Back to throw, it's Carr. fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
And remember, we saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward-breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff to the outside. That's a really good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to throw. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
On the direct snap, it's Wingo. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. And the Longhorns come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Finds his man. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know I'm running the football. Right there, haven't had a lot of success, but I needed a few yards to get the first down. Great job by the offensive line, creating some space and getting the first down.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a pass. When you think it's a pass, it's a run. Nice job by this offense, going right down the field in 6 plays, and now set up for first and goal.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal?
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Notre Dame 22, Texas 19.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. They're setting up the screen. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Love. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Irish might opt to take a shot here on second and inches. Looking to fire. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Motion from the wideout. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. Fourth down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Oh, better look out. There he goes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
You know, I really like how this offense uses the QB in the running game because he might not be the fastest quarterback in college football, but he's got just enough that you have to respect him and you have to account for him defensively.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
So now it's second and long. Dropping back, it's Carr. Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Off the play fake. Under fire. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And some people won't like that, but I like aggressiveness, and that's who they are as an offense, so it's okay to be aggressive. But I know one thing now. After that 4th down stop and you're trailing, I'm going to need my defense to be aggressive. It's going to be a big possession right here in the 4th quarter to get me the football back.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
The Longhorns need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I'll tell you what, I like this defense's game plan right here. Drop back, make sure I got the sticks covered. If they want to throw it below the sticks, I'm going to come up and tackle you and make sure I get you to 4th down.
The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Setting up the screen. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
To the air on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Carr. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. It's a seam wide open. He's loose. Touchdown, Irish! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well tonight, give back that last score. He'll call for the fair catch here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Makes the grab.
I got to tell you, I love the thought on offense. You want to get one of the fastest players in the country the ball in space, see if he can break one, make you a big play in a 2-minute situation. That's just a better job tackling by the defense. They practice that all week, and it shows up big here late.
It's caught. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you've got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing...
Turning on the Jets. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got rid of him quickly, but it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stop. Intercepted to stop the threat. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And what a play by the defense, right? You got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Got a little space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Notre Dame would love to just bleed this clock dry. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Manning. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Larson. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air, it's Carr. Forced out of the pocket. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught over the middle, it's Larson. Timeout is called with just a single second left. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one. What a game. We had a furious fight all the way to the final ticks, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you've got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties.